Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Independent Broadcast Network, where we bring you Sunday night hockey. And I'm Winners with One. I'm here with Dr. Killinger, and we are looking at the Don't Tase Me, Bro arena. It may say Royale Cheese. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not looking at the high-definition super camera, but it sounds like you got your voice back, man. How are you this evening?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. I'm not quite 100%, but close enough.
Okay, so yeah, 97%?
Yeah, 97.4, yeah, so yeah, it sounds right.
Great. Well, it's definitely better than room temperature in here. It's hotter than 98.5 degrees because we have three big games on tap tonight. And the first one, I believe it's Detroit and is it Boston?
Indeed, yes, Detroit, Boston.
Ooh. All right. It's good to be right about those sorts of things, man. Anyway, it looks like the teams are warming up. We've got at least one team in, and looking for the other. I'm assuming they're all here, though, so.
Well, these LHL guys tend to be, a little bit more on the, a little bit more
it's
organized.
Very punctual, isn't it? Yes, very, very punctual. We like that about the LHL. So, yeah, I heard that Friday Night Hockey went well. And
Friday Night Hockey.
So let's see who won in that thing.
The Dads and the Cock Dragons are going to be finalists.
Oh wow, the Dads versus the Cock Dragons. You heard it here, folks. Friday night, that's going to be happening, and those are two big teams there. And you can tell just by the names alone if you're not familiar with their exploits on the ice. But yes, that is going to be a lot of fun, and we will be there. I will be there for this one, man. So, right. And who would have the Dads? They're like the Cinderellas of the league. They sort of came out of nowhere and got in the finals and into the hearts of the people. Yeah,
it's the Shithawks did a pretty good job there, trying to hold on, but didn't really make it.
Yeah, it was a tough year for the Shithawks, man. I have to say, I mean, we really expected them to be in there defending their title, and things just kind of went weird as the actual season took place. So it just goes to show, man, like I said, that's why they play the games, and that's
yep.
That's the fun of this Hockey Question Mark, brought to you by the folks at Cryptic Sea, which you can get this game for free at hockeyquestionmark.com, and we certainly encourage you to do so. The North American community is vibrant and very, very alive, as we're about to see here coming up, as these two teams full of cyber athletes of the highest caliber are about to do battle here on the ice of the Don't Tase Me Bro arena. I'm very excited, Killinger. I missed Friday night, and then I was like, oh yeah, there's Sunday, and I'm here for Sunday. So, but I had a great time in our nation's, or not our nation's, well, it's our nation of Texas. It's our capital.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, over the weekend with my special lady friend, and now I'm back here out in the woods bringing you this action, and you can see it through Killinger's eyes there, and not the Oculus Rift, but the fine 1080p images that are coming in, or whatever P they are. They're high P. That's all I know. They're high D, high P.
This is should be 1080p.
Cool. Well, the people demand quality, and this game, the graphics are so, in depth and just gorgeous and breathtaking that we really want to bring you the full beauty of what you see out there on the ice. Because too many people, he's saying it's lagging.
Well, not a whole lot can really be done about that.
Yeah, did we ever determine that? Have we done empirical studies on that to see if the extra spectators do cause an extra tax on the server bandwidth?
Well, I mean, they would have some effect, but
sure, yeah.
Whether it's enough
but
to
the
really
same
cause
effect
trouble
as just cramming,
is hard to prove.
Yeah. Like if we had 20 people on the ice or something, which now I'd kind of like to see what that looks like, but. A good 10v10 game.
A good 10v10 game, yeah.
Plenty of real estate on the ice for skating and scoring. A very defensive-minded kind of game, I would suspect. But it looks like they're starting to file in. It looks like Detroit will be in the traditional red jerseys. If you want to call them out, Killinger, it looks like we're about to start this thing.
All right. Here we go. All right, in red, playing for Detroit, you have Dan A008, Pet the Pizza, Teenage Mutant Ninja Hurdle, and Jarvan. In blue, You have Why You Have to Be Mad, Mr. Universe, El Ganzo, and Crab in a Tree.
And those are all names we know very well, Killinger, through all these, through Friday night, Sunday night, and all the other nights that the game is played. But anyway, we are underway here. We are in the first period, and they are wrestling for control at center ice here. And now Detroit is going to get a shot on goal there. Mr. Universe is going to deflect that easily to the side, and it will be sent out and back to center ice. Oh, picking it up now, taking a shot. Long distance, he has to deflect it the other way, and they're going to hold this in the zone, Killinger. Oh, nice swat down there. A little high stick, but no penalties here, so he's going to get away with that. Unless the LHL has passed a rule about high sticking yet, which I do not believe they have.
No, I don't think they have.
Yeah, I don't know. You can neither confirm or deny that. I do not know. It's hard to keep up with the evolving rule set because people keep coming up with new ways to play the game.
Yeah, I see more and more of this volleyball type shit going on every week, and I think it's hilarious. It's great.
Yeah, and the passing has really, really gotten to be something else, and we will definitely see that on display tonight as all these guys and women are very capable of getting things done on the ice and makes it interesting. Here's a shot that is in front. Oh, he had to rebound and make a save again there. A couple of attempts that fall short, and they are still holding it in the zone here. Detroit trying to get it loose, and it looks like they are going to get away. It is an on-man break. They are loose, 3-on-2. Here's the shot. Oh, what a save. It's deflected up in the air and over, and that's going to go behind the net now. And he's in the Gretzky position, and they're going to get it loose from him and carry it out. And now it is back at center ice. And I didn't put my fancy custom textures on, so it's hard to see the players out scorecard. Here's another shot that is going to go wide to the right. And that will be sent out to center ice again at the face-off circle. Again held in. Again the shot. Again wide right. And it's going to go behind. They're going to have to pick this up and carry it in. Setting up in the slot now. He is there, and he gets it. A nice little move to put it the opposite side of the stick. And he's still going to hold on to this. So 2:38 left in the first period, although no one has scored yet. A lot of opportunities happening for both these teams, Killinger. And here's another chance for Detroit, possibly. He's got people all over him, though, and not going to be able to pull the trigger there. And so that was a Teenage Mutant Ninja hurdle, I believe.
Yeah, I believe.
Yes. And he and Why You Have to Be Mad battling it out there. And it is going to get knocked away again, and they will take control of it in their own zone. And now it's the dump and chase. Yeah, it is starting to look like real hockey, isn't it? We're starting to see.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, I say starting to. It's really been growing by leaps and bounds, the actual hockey-like substance within hockey ? And the deflection is going to put this dangerous in front. Nobody in the net, and they're going to be able to keep it away from them. They chase it loose, and again, another dangerous attempt. And looking in the slot, this is going to go across. And a nice defensive play. Oh, I need to drink some. So we are back 138 and now dumped back down in the zone again. They have got a chance here as that is going to be, nope, it's going to be Detroit's way again. No, still held in. Here's a shot attempt. Oh, a dangerous one. And that one goes just over the crossbar and back around. So a lot of things happening here. 1:19 left to play and still no score here in the first period, Killinger.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Are we joined by someone? Have we been joined by a special guest? I don't have my other monitor here, so. Well, they've certainly seen some shots here in front, a couple of good looks there for Detroit, and now they're just going to carry it the other way. And 46 seconds left to play in the first. They're going to still be held in here. Here is another chance. Why You Have to Be Mad in the backfield here is going to watch as they are setting up. And now he's going to come in. He and Crab in a Tree kind of circling around and rotating defensively. Here's a shove from the slot. And again, wide to the right. They're all, if these were all about a foot over, we would have seen about 3 goals already so far. But no dice just yet. And so with 15 seconds, oh, thank you, special lady friend, for bringing me something to drink. You are a lifesaver in so many ways. 10 seconds left to play, and at least in this first period, it looks like we're going to go with scoreless and still a couple of periods left for things to change.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of hockey left to play, but so far, yeah, it's definitely defenses have prevailed. So, but we'll see. Somebody's got to score some points sooner or later.
Well, to me, man, that's a sign of an evolving game, is the fact that the defense is so good and and the goaltending is really good as well. Jarvin, he didn't really have to get a stick on that, but he still went for it anyway. That's some of these guys have really made leaps and bounds in how the position is played. I think that's one thing that North America really seems to be innovating with in terms of hockey question mark. Anyway, we're 30 seconds in, and Detroit's still knocking on the door here, and that's Boston in the blue, I believe, yes?
Yes.
Yes, because you're not used to seeing a Boston team in blue colors, but we don't have all the custom things for each team here. We did for the USA versus Canada, which turned out to be a very memorable event, Kilder. I needed a week off just to absorb what I've seen from that. I mean, that was an amazing night of esports. We promised it. These players delivered. It was amazing. And here's an attempt in front. And is he going to be able to get away with this? No. And there's one that's just beyond the stick. And El Ganzo is going to pick this up, throw it back towards the net, and switch it up the other way. This might give Detroit a chance to get loose with it, though, and they're going to battle around the boards. No, still held in. This Boston team, very aggressive on offense in the first period, continuing that into the second. Now in the corner, they're going to battle and setting up in the slot. See, they're setting up in the slot. Man, I love being able to say they're setting up in the slot. And a nice play along the boards to jar this one loose. The goalie's going to come out, and they are playing defense just as aggressive as the offense that is being put in front of them. So they are going to be able to knock this away. And Detroit is now on the move in the other direction. A nice move there, and he's got some real estate, room to shoot. Oh, just wide to the left. Oh, man, he had plenty of room to pull the trigger there. And a low, fast one is going to scoot around the net. Now going back the other way. Nope, still held in, and they're going to battle along the boards with this for a minute. And going back into the Boston zone, and we'll see if they choose to clear this out or if they're going to carry it themselves. Looks like he's doing a self-delivery here. So, stick in the face, still going, backhander shot.
Oh,
what a save. Big one by Jarvin there. And that's some of that goaltending on display as a nice save to keep his team in this, or at least keep their team off the board. Still no score with 2:35 left. This is a very tense game so far, Killinger.
Yeah, tense is a good word for it. I said somebody's got to score a point eventually, and it keeps looking like it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Nope, not yet.
They are definitely pushing the issue on both sides. Here's a shot across the crease, and that one doesn't go through. He had a weird angle on it. He was just trying to get something on net there. And now here's a breakaway attempt. Gets past all three defenders, loose in front. He's just going to flip one at him here, and it is deflected just a bit. I think that was going wide left either way. But he got a piece of that. And so 2 minutes left. That's Mr. Universe in the net for Boston, and he's doing a great job as well. These goaltenders are standing tall, and as a result, we are under 2 minutes here in the second with still no score. Whatever this next goal is going to be is probably going to be a big one, Killinger.
Yeah, I dare say. I mean, we're coming down here to the last period of the game, so there's not a whole lot of time left.
No. Again, that one's wide to the right. And now Detroit is going to take it in this other direction, and a nice work in the boards to get that away from the defender. And now he's just going to go ahead and dump one in. And that one's very close to the net. But they are trying to hold it in at the blue line now. A nice deflection there as the defense clogging up these lanes here of shooting and passing. And he's going to go ahead and shoot this towards the net on the Detroit side. It will be handled easily by Jarvin. He's going to go ahead and send this around the boards. And, well, maybe not. Held in. Chance.
Oh, here we go.
Empty net. El Ganzo with the opportunity and time, and he makes the most of it. And just like that, we were talking about it, and it's the curse of the caster, man. You know, we didn't see it happen. I didn't mean to. My bad. Well, we wanted to see a goal, I guess, and that was quite a goal by El Ganzo. And so that will put Boston up 1-0 here with 35 seconds left in the second period, and that was something else.
Yeah, it had to happen sooner or later. Somebody had to score a point. And working on the second one here, maybe.
On the door again. Here's a backhand attempt, and that's going to go across the crease. Jarvin's going to go ahead and put at least a little bit of tape on that, and it does go to the right side there in the far corner. They are still battling for it, though. 10 seconds left. Still an opportunity to put points on the board here in the final parts of this second period, and not able to pull the trigger again. And they are going to clear this out, and that will send us to the third period. And Detroit only down by 1. They had a lot of pressure put on them offensively, and finally something had to give, and it did. And we'll see if they have an answer here in the third period.
Yep, well, 5 more minutes worth of hockey to play. Anything could happen, but at this rate,
we've seen anything happen, haven't we? When I think of the history of Hockey Question Mark that we've gotten to witness.
Well, at this rate, the goals are being scored. Boston's definitely, that 1-0 is a big deal.
Yeah, nice play by Jarvin there to get it over the stick of the encroaching player, but now he may be in trouble. Oh, it goes off the post, off the inner side of the post. How did that not go in? That was amazing. So close. And so that would have put him up by 2. And now here is Detroit wheeling and dealing at center ice, trying to get this the other way. Again, Jarvin is going to come way out to play this. And so now they are pushing up. It's like a power play as they send numbers in. And they've got 2 back on D here instead of, they have pulled the goalie.
The goalie
is full goalie pull, man. And so now here is the dump the other way. He's just sending this towards the general area. That really don't have to do much at this point if empty net. We have learned that having a goaltender is very important in modern North American Hockey Question Mark in a way that it wasn't quite as much before. So they are just going to fling it loose any chance they get and hope for at least a rebound. And speaking of rebounds, man, how about that USA versus Canada goal? How about the way that transpired?
We won't see like that again. I'm willing to bet that it's going to be a long time before anything comes close to topping that.
Yeah,
sheer lunacy.
Yeah, and right here
we go.
And here is a chance. Oh, it just goes off the tip. I don't think that one may have been ahead of him a little bit there. That was very close, though, and they are putting a lot of pressure on still. This Boston team has definitely had the edge offensively, I think, throughout this whole game. And Detroit playing a more, the left wing lock, I guess. It's a little more defensive-minded, but now they're on offense and going, he scores! And, wow, Dan is going to get the point for that one. Dan A008. 10?
Yeah.
Yes. But, we'll just go with Dan. Lieutenant Dan. Yeah. He's got new legs, and he's got new life in this team as Detroit has tied things up with Boston with 2:43 left in the third. It is now a tie game, if my math is correct, man.
1-1, yes. Tie game.
Yes.
That's a big deal. I mean, not a lot of goals have been scored.
I need to go to that, is it www.hqma.com and look at the standings and see how far along these guys are in points, and because I'm not sure where this affects the standings at this point in LHL. I admit I've been on vacation, so I've been keeping up. Here's a shot and a score! Crabbing a tree with the long distance hello, and just a nice wrister there. And that's all it took. He had a little bit of room there. Why You Have to Be Mad gets credit for the assist, and they will go up 2-1.
2 minutes to respond here for Detroit. This is do or die.
A very timely goal. And so now here we go with the last 2 minutes of your first game of the night. There are 3 bouts on the card this evening, if I understand correctly, and if everybody showed up. Here's another chance at an empty netter, and again, just a little ahead of the on-rushing player, but he's got one in the slot. A beautiful play and a beautiful goal, and that may be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
As Crab in a Tree gets his second, and just like that, within about a minute or so,
they're not done yet.
They are back. And so now, as is the Detroit goalie, I noticed they put Jarvin back after the empty net attempt did not work. And, we saw somebody do that on Friday Night Hockey recently.
Oh, yeah, we did. We saw, I think it was the Shithawks did that in their first HQML game in Season 2.
Oh, God, it was.
Yep.
It was indeed the Shithawks. So.
And it worked very well for, I think, the first 2 periods, and then everything just went to hell.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so much conditioning these cyber athletes could take, and it's the big demands of putting it off. Oh, what a shot and score! Wow, Pet the Pizza, and he gets it in off the deflection, and they are not done yet. Detroit is pulling within 1 with under a minute left to play here in the 3rd period. A very nice goal from Pet the Pizza, and so now, wow, it is. We thought that might be it, but now we'll see if they pull the goalie again. I suspect that they will not, but if they do, they are definitely needing one more. If again,
there we go.
Yeah,
here's a shot. Oh,
Pet the Pizza, unbelievable! What? Out of nowhere, just like the Crab in a Tree goals, a couple of goals from Pet the Pizza, and we are tied at 3, 30 seconds left. Here's the answer, possibly no. It's deflected wide to the right, and Jarvin got a piece of that. So now back at center ice, 22 seconds left to play. Boston knocking at the doorstep again. It goes wide to the left now. They are still going to be able to hold this in. I think 15 seconds left to play. The pass in front, nice, into the slot.
10 seconds.
Beautiful by El Genzo. He shoots and scores. 4-3 with 10 seconds left to play. What a game, what a play, what a shot. And El Genzo reasserts himself here in the closing stanza. And just like that, Boston takes a win from Detroit here on Sunday Night Hockey. Unbelievable, Killinger. Wow. And people are shouting obscenities such as holy fuck and etc. in the chat. So that tells you that that's a barn burner. And those are the kinds of games we like to see, man. Unbelievable.
We went from a... we had 13 minutes of defensive struggle turned into the last 2 minutes was just a shootout.
Yes, indeed.
And I think up next year we're gonna have New Jersey and Chicago.
Oh, they've got quite a bit to live up to after that one. That was anybody's game, really, and both those teams really showed us something that played to their strengths, I think. And nobody got forced into playing the other guy's game. I mean, we saw good defense, good offense, and the offensive team just squeaked out a winner there. It could have been anybody's game, and just a great way to start off Sunday Night Hockey. I miss hockey question mark, man.
Yeah,
I've been gone from it too long. A week or so, and 2 days. So we will be ready to start our second game coming up here, and that's going to be New Jersey and who? Chicago?
Yes, Chicago.
Chicago and New Jersey. Always a interesting game and matchup there. And I see, some of our Dopey G from New Jersey. I believe he was on the team that won the Beaujardin tournament yesterday, right? I saw something about that. I missed that was going on.
Yeah, I didn't quite get the scoop on that either, but if so, then congrats.
Yeah, I think their team was called something like click here to win a free iPad, click here. Which is great.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to see that on a jersey. Yeah, yes, Toulouse confirms that it is click here to win a free iPad, click here is the name of the team.
Yep, that just rolls off the tongue. It's so fluid.
Yes. It makes me feel at home in cyberspace, man.
And here we are getting underway here.
Yeah, and who are our lineups for? I believe Chicago will be in the red.
Yes, it looks
Chicago
like
tends to be.
Chicago's going to be in the red. New Jersey's in blue. So in red, playing Chicago, you have Sammy, Diloriax, Robo, and Taser. In blue, we have Dopey G, Iskin, Andy T300, and PK Paching.
And those are some great lineups. I know I always say that, but I really think that as well. Those are some great lineups. Because
some of these guys have really made a name for themselves.
They have, yeah. In a short time, the North American community has really become a standout thing. So kudos to everybody in the community for making what it is. We appreciate you guys and gals so much. And I love casting this game. It's so much fun. And the community is pretty cool.
I think
So,
that last
shout outs
game
to
there
everybody.
was a perfect example of why this game is fun to cast.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And plus, I mean, I just love hockey in general, so it's neat to do a real sports-like type of thing in casting.
Yeah.
And esports and regular sports sort of collide in this physics-based game from Cryptic Sea, which we say is the best first-person hockey simulator on the market ever created.
Oh, no doubt.
And so we are looking at, while we've been yakking here, a game has been transpiring underneath us as a minute and a half has transpired in the first period with no score yet, but both teams are tentatively looking. There's one across the slot that does not find its mark, and Deloriax is going to take it at the blue line, try to dump it back in. It is deflected, and now they are going to send it back behind the net where it will be picked up. And it looks like New Jersey will be taking this. And no, a little bit of confusion there at the point. And now here is a chance. They're going to at least get this towards the net. It is quickly taken away by Dopey G. They're skating through. And so now they are setting up once again, though. Here's the shot attempt, and it went just beyond. It was kind of underneath him, kind of on the inside there. And here's one that rockets around. That doesn't go high enough to be one of those ridiculous goals like USA Canada, but it does rattle around the boards very quickly. And now we are seeing it go back to center ice where Chicago will try to set up with it. And a nice play there to get it away from them, though. And nope, it is dumped back down. So that will be Taser giving chase. I saw Taser did a Q&A on the r/hockey question mark on Reddit. We encourage people to check that out. Go to the official Reddit of hockey question mark. I don't know what the unofficial Reddits are like, but r/hockey question mark is the home of all things hockey question mark on Reddit. So definitely check them out. Reddit.com. It's a site that's on the internet. So we are looking at 2 minutes. Yeah. You might have heard of it. I don't know. It's kind of an underground thing, man. Here is a chance. It's loose. He's nope, he just got denied the angle there as they came out on him. Whoever was in the net at the time, it looks like they've switched it up there. That might have been, there's Sammy in the net. He's going to make the save, no doubt there, and that one will be turned away to the right side here. Now at the far circle, setting up in the slot, deflected again. Chicago with a lot of people in front of the net, and are they going to be able to get away? He's trying to get loose from two players, now three, and here we go, possibly. No, a nice swarming attempt by New Jersey to get this away, and a little work by the boards, and now Dopey G is loose. He shoots, and it is saved. It looks like Sammy got a piece of it. That was off a weird angle anyway, so it will be held in by the Chicago team. They are on the move now, and he's going to dump one towards the net, and that's going to be saved. Who is playing in the net? It's Andy, right? Yes. No, it's PK Paching. Okay. Yep. And now here is a shot that is they're still in contention here, and finally knocked away. And it looks like New Jersey may get to this first. No, it is taken by Robo, and he's going to dump it back in the other direction. Now here comes the Chicago team with it. Shoots, and another high-end wide one. But they will control it still, setting up in front here. And no, it's going the other way. 30 seconds left. Plenty of time on the board for Dopey G and Iskin to come in on this. And how did he get what a move to get around the defenseman? Just jukes him out of his shorts there. What a play. And now here it goes the other way. 17 seconds left to play. Chicago slowing down the tempo a little bit. Plenty of time to play with it here. And now they are going to try to set up something in front. And finally, he's just going to shoot it from that angle. And 5 seconds, I don't know if they're going to be able to have time to set anything up here. And we will go to our second period. Again, another scoreless first period here.
Yeah, starting to run up a theme, I guess. Nobody likes to score points in the first period.
Well, you got to feel the other team out. You got to kind of see how things are going. And you don't want to make mistakes early. You don't want to get down in points too early. You know, that's good metagame. That's good strategy.
Yes, the hockey question mark meta.
Yeah. You know it, dog. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, on that note, we begin the second period of a scoreless Washington-New Jersey game, at least so far. We could expect a flurry of goals coming at any time. Here,
Oh,
Deloriax,
ask and you shall receive.
Answers the call. Less than 30 seconds into this second period, and Deloriax puts one on the board for Chicago. And what a nice one there. And he was able to just get around everybody and get a shot there. So now here is New Jersey with it, and they're fighting to get it out of their zone. And now Iskin and Dopey G, you don't want to see that coming on a 2-0 break. And there it is, Iskin with the shot and the score. How many times have we seen that and said that, Killinger? A whole hell of a lot. But Dopey G gets the point for the assist, and all of a sudden, here are the points starting to roll in. We are tied at 1.
So not quite like the last game. They're not going to wait till the last 2 minutes to start scoring points.
Yeah.
But
still entertaining nonetheless.
Oh, yes.
Such is Sunday night hockey on IBN, which I didn't even get a chance to social and tell Kate Upton about, or any of those people. So, or Mayor Tom Ford.
Oh, Rob Ford, yeah.
Rob Ford, yeah. Tom Ford's the designer guy. Yeah. It's easy to make that mistake. I mean, they're both very fashionable dudes with pimpin' suits. Yes, Rob Ford, the mayor of Toronto. Shout out to him if he's watching. He has been retweeted on these things before. We certainly told him about USA versus Canada.
Oh, yes.
Because I thought it was a great representative of the Canadian people. So 3:08 left to play in the second period, and both these teams managing to get on the board very quickly here and looking to add some to their point totals. Because as John Madden has taught us, it is the team that scores the most goals that will win the game. So dumped off the glass there and on down into the zone. They are going to, there's Iskin lurking around like a shark. And he may be able to capitalize on this. He does get it around one. And setting up in front is Dopey G. That is a deadly combo. Oh, it goes off the skate or something. And now it is loose again. And trailing shot by Andy coming in. And that one is going to go behind the net now, where they will try to play it out from there. And Chicago with that killer passing game again on their side. Both these teams very strong on offense. So not sure what their rankings are. I haven't seen the weekly rankings.
No, actually, I didn't look at the weekly rankings today either.
They keep up with pretty extensive stats in LHL, man. I don't think we keep up with too many HQML stats.
I don't think we do.
Well, yeah, just who won, who lost, and who showed up, or basically,
yeah.
Three criteria.
It's usually the people who show up that win, so. There's very strong correlation there.
Half of it is just showing up. Yes, I've heard that before, and it's definitely coming to play in Friday night hockey. But here we are on Sunday night, and here is Chicago in front of the net with a chance, and he shoots, and what a save there! Very nice by PK Paching. That was coming low and fast, and those are very dangerous sometimes, and he had people in front of him, so a lot of traffic, and he manages to get that one away and keep his team tied, and they are level and even and all those other metaphors and so forth. As a minute left to play in the second, and we are still tied. So still anybody's game. I don't want to jinx it. I hate to say too much, Kilger, but
yeah. I don't think you have to worry too much about that. We've already sort of been there, done that.
We've got our caster curse out of the way. I hope so too. But here again is Iskin from the spot that he likes to shoot. I mean, just right. He gets over the blue line. You get right around that face-off circle and just let it fly. And it's like a knuckleball. It's very difficult to see from inside the net. And that one does not find its mark, though. 27 seconds left to play, and this will be switched up at center ice. Chicago is going to be able to dump it in. That one's going to go a little bit beyond the blade of the Chicago team, whoever was in front. But they're still holding it in. Here's a shot. High, just a couple of inches over the crossbar. And that could have been a very interesting goal. But as it stands, we will go to the second. We'll go to the third. and still tied.
Still tied. Well,
any predictions on this from anybody out there? It's like salty bet.
Yeah.
But with hockey.
That'd be an interesting idea, actually.
It would, wouldn't it? We need to have wagering. I think that's the one thing
we need to ask Cryptic C for some source code so we can make some hockey bots.
Yeah, it saved tribes for at least a while anyway, adding wagering to it. You have the Shaz bucks that you could bet the imaginary currency. But still, even imaginary currency, it captures the imagination. Something about it.
It's Salty Bet proved that for sure.
Yes. So now 4.5 minutes left in the third, and Chicago and New Jersey are at a standstill right now. They are battling each other very closely in the second game of our 3 games tonight here on Sunday Night Hockey. And so, I would be hard-pressed to make a salty bet or Shazbuck prediction on the outcome of this one. Here's a shot, though, and we can predict that Dopey G and Iskin are going to be all over the front of this net for the rest of this game. And so Chicago will definitely be looking for them and trying to hold them off, as well as trying to get some in themselves from they've definitely got the people to do it on both sides. And I'm not sure what's our third game tonight. I looked at it earlier.
Our third game is Washington, Colorado.
Oh, that will be a good one as well.
Indeed. Washington's your number 1 ranked LHL team currently. Colorado's number 4.
And there's Deloriax in traffic, and that's going to be stopped by PK Pachin. He just kind of knocked it down a little bit there, but that's enough to keep it away from the net. Chicago's still on the move, though, trying to get this going, and they are at the far circle now, and it will be dumped back down into their zone and played by Taser here. He's just going to go ahead and carry this around the net, it looks like, and not just dump it around, use the boards as another player, but Iskin is there yet again. This could be dangerous. No, nice play to knock it away, and it was a good thing that he did that, because Iskin was spinning around and looking probably to wrist one right towards the net as soon as he got some space to do so. And now as he does it with the backhand, and it goes wide to the left and around. And we're not used to seeing him shoot from there.
No, that's a good 180-degree opposite, opposite side of the court, rink. And
a nice play by PK Paching in the net again to stop that one. But it's like it reminds me of something that Shaquille O'Neal once said. He said, I can shoot with my left hand, I can shoot with my right hand, I am amphibious. 2 minutes left
I
to
believe
play.
Shaq said that. I'll buy it.
So that's very much like something you would say. And now here's one that is flung wildly towards the net as we go under 2 minutes, and Chicago will handle this in their zone, and there's a nice play to get it around 1, looking for 2. No, as that will give Dopey G and Iskin a chance to try to push in here. 1:42 left. They are setting up in front. It goes past 1, and he doesn't get everything he wanted to on that one. But he's going to pick it up and recover, and they are still holding this in. No, here's a chance to break loose. Deloriax is going for it, and Not Led is there as well. They are taking it in, and there's a nice play passing it across. He's going to take this at the faceoff circle. Doesn't quite get it. Goes for the pass again. He shoots, and a nice deflection in front, and that's going to break loose a chance. Possibly no. That's going to be knocked away by Taser there, who is trailing on defense.
Shot towards his own net.
Look at that. And the rebound. He scores! Not Led with it took like 2 or 3 attempts there, and even a spinorama from the goaltender.
I think the blue guy shot it toward their own net on accident, trying to get away from the. Trying to get away from the Chicago player. I think somebody on New Jersey bumped it toward their own net there.
It was an on goal. Okay. But, oh, man.
I think Chicago finished the deal, but New Jersey helped them out a little bit.
Yeah, so I enjoyed when he was looking for it, and then he just kind of spun and backhanded it out. But he didn't get it out of the zone far enough to stop that third attempt there. So, and now here's a chance to even it up, though, as New Jersey has 20 seconds, and they are on the attack, putting pressure on in the zone, and now it is knocked away again. 14 seconds left to play. They're running out of time here. Going to have to do something quickly with 10 seconds left. Now at center ice, they're all converging on it. That gives Chicago a chance to steal it from underneath them. Nice shot and score! Deloriax with the impossible angle goal to put the final touch on a Chicago victory, as they are going to take this one from New Jersey, put it in stone. Your second game goes to the Blackhawks by a score of 3-1.
That's again, that one didn't get exciting until just a couple minutes left.
There's something about the end of the game that. Yeah.
Everyone says, "Oh shit, we got to win this now."
Yes, indeed. So now we are going to see it's Colorado and was it Washington?
Yes, Washington. Yeah, the number one ranked team in the LHL right now.
Yeah, I remembered something that you told me 10 minutes ago. I feel good about that.
No. So yeah, they have a 11-3-0 as their record. 22 points.
Oh, wow. And which team is that?
Washington.
11-3.
Yep. Colorado 6-6-2. 14 points. So this is going to be an uphill battle for Colorado if you believe the stats.
Well, these are some scrappy players on their team. We definitely recognize a lot of these names, and they will definitely give them a handful. They're not going to be able to just walk in here and make it 12-3 without some work. But they're on the oh god, man, it's been a long weekend, dude. And here is a chance though. We're
Colorado.
Starting off quickly as Matt is going to start things off for Colorado with a goal to make it 1-0. And we haven't even given out the lineups.
No, you're just talking about how Colorado is going to make this a little bit difficult. And there they go, score a goal in the first 20 seconds of the game.
Oh, I did do that, didn't I? Oh, man. Yeah.
So here we go. Your lineups here in red.
Happy I'm able to say anything at all. But yes, go ahead.
In red, Washington is goals Suddarosa. Go Leafs Go, Ace Bolf, and Toulouse. In Colorado, in blue, is Boyartzine, or the man who's Bo. We can't pronounce his name. We've just got his Bo. And Milan Lucic, Savinor.
Oh, what a save.
And Matt.
Toulouse getting things warmed up in the net there. That was a beautiful save. Look how fast that thing was going, and he still managed to corral that. And so now on the other end, it's going to be Savinor making the save, and it's in his name.
Yeah.
So it's kind of incumbent upon him to do so. And this should be an interesting game with Colorado already up by 1, 3:31 left in the first period. And the scrappy underdogs in blue are already up on the 11-3 Washington team, and they've got some help from their goalie again, Savinor, again, just deflecting this one out and back. That's some good work, as those are the kind that are very deceptive. So that's probably a good thing to have a good goalie in net for you. That helps a lot.
Never a bad idea to have a good goalie.
Of course, we had... For Blood Dragons, we had the all-star, superstar pro player Mephi, definitely the MVP of Blood Dragons, and I know he did some pro player commentary this Friday. I hate to throw him into a trial by fire. I hope he did well. I'm sure he did. He is always insightful with his.
He had fun. He had fun.
Good. That's all that matters. I wanted him to have fun.
And yep. He approached me about.
So Mephi can have fun.
He approached me about an hour or so before the game. He goes, "Winter setup's supposed to help you with something." All right, man. Help me out. Let's do this.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, well, and help you he did. That's a good thing. Okay, wonderful. Well, we'll have to definitely bring him in to talk some on the finals and give us his thoughts on what will be happening then.
Oh, yeah.
Because those finals will be spectacular. And here's a shot, very spectacular. And Matt gets his second of the game. And just like that, Colorado is up by 2 with 2 minutes left in the first period. That was a heater right there. That was a hell of a shot.
So who's the underdog here? I'm having a bit of trouble determining this.
Well, Washington, if they've amassed that kind of record on regular season LHL, then they are definitely a team who knows what they're doing. So I suspect we will see them respond. Well, they've got 1:30 to do it here in the first anyway. But Colorado is up for it, and they are really working them on offense right now. The time of possession is definitely in their favor. But now here comes this Washington team, and they've got a little bit of room to work this into the zone of this Colorado team, and they are managing to hold it in, maybe. Nope. And so there's Colorado. He's going to get this on net. And again, one of those weird knuckleballs that Toulouse is going to send out and deflect back towards the left side there. And so under a minute left to play, and Colorado is shocking the world here, and the prognosticators and everyone on Salty Bet.
Yeah, everybody on Salty Bet. Mugens for suckers. This is hockey question mark.
Oh, yeah, and Claude Giroux is here, the secret weapon of this Washington team. So they're just waiting to bring out the Claude, I think.
Oh, yeah. They're just biting
when the Claude hits the ice, yes.
When the Claude hits the ice.
Yes, you know how that happens, yes. So 8 seconds left, and it looks like we're going to go to the second period with a 2-0 score line, as this Colorado team is pretty good, Killinger, I must say.
So far, that's what it looks like. I mean,
one thing I do know about LHL is that they have some sort of trading system that you have to make at least one trade to another team at some point during the course of the season. And there are actually a lot more than that. Sometimes the trade block is very active in LHL and sometimes even controversial and worthy of community discussion, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. There's several posts about it this season on the hockey subreddit. Our hockey question mark.
Our hockey question mark, yeah. They're not even paying us for that.
Nope.
And he is separated from the puck, and he's going to get back to it, though. And there's one that is deflected way up in the air with velocity. And it takes a bounce for Colorado, but it looks like Washington will have a chance to scoop this up and go in the other direction with it. 4:18 left to play in the second period, and they were looking to get it in the zone there, and they're going to have to restart back in the back here. Toulouse is going to take it and send it down. And now it is taken at the blue line of Colorado. Big collision along the ice. Got bodied straight up, and that's going to free up some room here in front as Savanor is going to make the save. What? How beautiful!
Whoa,
some Harlem
what's going on?
Globetrotters in there. And then off the post and sent away. Oh, he almost got that. Almost got that. That was beautiful. It just kind of got up and spun at about chest level and then dropped back down. He totally meant to do that. He totally
yeah. This serious Harlem
he totally meant to do
shit,
that too. Oh man. Yes, they are starting to feel themselves a little bit, this Washington team. So now they are starting to circulate on offense here. They will pick it up at center ice. And it is taken away by Matt there. He's going to wheel and deal it there and go ahead and put a little hip check on with some emphasis there at the end, a little extra punctuation. But here's a chance in front. Oh, the slot so close. And so just close. Off the tip of the stick. Now the backhand rebound fails to find its mark. We go under 3 minutes. And deflection is going to keep it off of their sticks, and Colorado will have a chance to move here. Beaujardin with the play here. He's got a trailing player there screening people off. You can do that. It's not really a screen if you're not in front of the goalie. He's just giving him a little bit of protection there. It's a block. But now they are all kind of chasing the puck. It's like a youth soccer game for a second there. Everybody just kind of goes after it. 2:24 left, and Colorado content to hold on to this 2-0 lead and may have a chance to add to it here. They've got some room to work, and they're going to get it around one now, too. Here's a chance possibly to get it past another, and no, big play defensively there by Goals, and we'll just say Goals. And he is going to send it back, and they are going to go ahead and set up a more coordinated offense here under 2 minutes left to play in the second period.
Yeah, this one didn't wait till the last period to get exciting. It was exciting pretty much right out the gate. And but they've kind of slowed the tempo down a little bit. Everyone's sort of the shots on goal have slowed down a little bit.
Possibly. Now here's a shot on goal,
mind.
And Matt gets a hat trick. Beautiful, and Beaujardin on the assist. And we are looking at a 3-0. And when you told me those records in regular season play, it would not have indicated that this would be.
I think that just that's the problem right there. Is I mentioned records for this game only, and this is the one where it's.
We can't just. I don't know if we have so much power as we're giving ourselves possible. We're truly affecting the outcome of everything with the. Yeah, that is the Copenhagen interpretation, I think.
Well, I mean, it's like Ghostbusters. When someone asks you're God, say yes.
You say yes.
Oh,
and they say yes there, as that was a nice shot and score, as that is kelp. It's healthy. It's good for you. It comes from the sea like plankton and makes it 4-0 in favor of Colorado. They're just pouring it on here in the closing minute of the second period. Wow, Washington is really going to have to do something here. There's one that goes from long distance that is going to be easily sent away by Savenor, but the rebound attempt in front, now a little bit wide there, 30 seconds left to play. Will they be able to get something going here? They're going to try to at least hold it in the zone, but no, it is pushed right away from them there, and right at the camera. Hello. Hi. And now back into
there another break layer
again for Colorado.
So self goal.
There was a deflection, and I think that
was an own goal. Yeah.
Yes, again one that bounced off of the defensive player. But either way, it results in a 5. And now he's got a little bit of room to shoot here. He's going to he gets deflected there early. And so
that was Ace Wolf, who left the game immediately upon the own goal. But now he's back.
5 goals. Oh, wow! Washington's got a lot of work here to do in the third period to go on the comeback trail, but they have brought out the Claude.
Oh yes, secret weapon.
Like releasing the Kraken, they have brought out the Claude, and so this is like the part in Gladiator where the Emperor comes down and fights Russell Crowe.
Yes,
out of the stands. Yeah. So we'll see if Claude can. Notch 5 goals here in this third period to put his team up. He's got some help from his friends here as Goals comes in with it. They are going to lead off the period with an attack on the zone of this Colorado team, and they're going to have to attack very strongly. This Colorado team playing good defense. Where they're really doing it is on the transitions, and that they're able to get these defensive stops, and they're able to knock them into a place on the ice where there's lots of room to move, where it's switched up, it's away from the trailing players of Washington, and then they're able to get the momentum and just push that straight on, and all of a sudden you're looking at these odd man breaks all day in front of the nets. So that's a lot of what is happening here, and just getting it on those defensive plays and being able to quickly shift the momentum towards offense. This is a team to watch for if they can make it into the playoffs. I don't know, when is the LHL playoffs?
That's a great question. We will we'll have to get back to that, yeah.
I have no idea how long their actual season goes. It's a little more grueling, obviously, than Friday night hockey, but I'm not really sure how many games that is. I'm sure they'll be wrapping up before Christmas. Here's a chance for Washington. He shoots and a save, rebound, scores. Tim Barrett is starting the comeback trail for Washington.
Certainly a team effort.
They are only 4 goals away from tying this thing up. And here it is. And we definitely know that Tim Barrett is a game changer. And here's another shot.
Deflected.
And a save nor the rebound, dangerous in front. And we will see Washington really start to put the pressure on now. They've run out the big guns, haven't they? So, yeah, we've got Claude Giroux and Tim Barrett on the ice here. So things are going to start happening, I suspect, for this Washington team. And now here they go. And there's a nice play by Toulouse to get around a couple of people, and he's doing the big V style, just taking it straight out of the net and keeping going with it. But now in the other direction, no, broken up. And now there's 3 players looking for it there, Washington, and now 3 players converging on it again on the other blue line. And now they will gather it up at center ice, and the collision, it's just a big death ball of pretty much everybody out there. And now sent across the front of the slot there, nobody home, 2:29 left to play, and they're going to have to do some quick shoots. Oh, what a save. Oh, he just got a piece of that, just enough to keep it out of the net. That was beautiful. Beautiful save. Again, Savenor is saving this Colorado team's bacon there, as these are, well, I say that, they're up by 4, but nevertheless, this Washington team definitely capable of scoring a grip of goals very quickly. So they are going to look to try to get it here again from them at center ice, as it is 2 minutes left to play. And here is Claude and Goals and Tim Barrett trying to get something going for this Washington team. They're running out of time here, but I think this team could score 4 goals in 2 minutes.
Weirder things have happened, yes.
With the personnel that they have on the ice, it is definitely doable.
Well, they've got just over a minute and a half left now. They've got to do something quick.
Yes, and first off, they're going to have to start winning these possession battles, because Colorado is just able to hold on to the puck and eat up time off the clock, and that is a precious time
exactly
for these guys. And now
yeah.
They've got a chance to shoot it on the net. One sent across the slot. Big save. It's going to deflect it over to the corner, and 1:18 left to play. They're really going to have to get it moving here, Killinger, and now they do. They do break this one up, and possible chance in front, and he comes out big to make the stop and send it the other direction. And will Washington be able to pick this up and carry it back in? They've got a minute to go, and so, yeah, it's still down by 4. Here they go. Nice move to get around one, and they've got a 2-man break here. They are loose. He's going to take the shot himself. Oh, off the post. He got a piece of that. Just enough to get the deflection. Beautiful save once again by Savenor, who has been pretty clutch.
Oh,
yes,
empty net.
Shot at star from long distance, Milan Lucic. And that one will probably cap it off here. Savenor gets the point for the assist. Yeah, Savenor made a lot of saves, and that really helped him out too. This team came to play tonight. I have to give them credit. And this Washington team still going to keep going with it, though, as they've still got time to move this thing. And so it is back at center ice, and 21 seconds left to play. Savenor will go ahead and send this all the way back down. And, yeah, I think it's safe to say put it in stone on this one. It looks like that's going to be a Colorado victory. But Washington's still in the driver's seat as far as their record goes, and they're looking pretty good, obviously, going into the playoffs. But this Colorado team, a very spirited effort. I think that really made a big difference. The transition, the in between the blue lines, so much of the game comes down to in between the blue lines, and they just did a great job of getting those moving in their direction. And sometimes that momentum is all you need.
Yeah, it's... I mean, that's the reason why we play the games, right? It's the stereotype.
That is the reason why we play the games, sir.
But no, I think you're right. This isn't going to do much anything to adversely affect Washington's overall season hopes.
Yes, indeed. And it's week to week. That's the one thing about having a long season, too, is that, it's not the end of the world if you do lose a game. Well, it's not the end of the world in Friday night hockey either, because of the attitude of it. It's a little bit more chill, I suppose. But speaking of chill, how about these finals coming up this Friday? Very excited. Yeah. So it's going to be the Cock Dragons against the Dads.
Yep. Your number 1 and your number 3 seeds.
At the first of this season, Did we? Who would have said if
the
you
two teams that weren't
done a
in
poll?
the previous season? Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yep, yep.
the dads and the cock dragons, and certainly sentimental favorites among the many crowds, thousands of people who
Oh, yeah.
watch this stuff.
Something else to keep in mind with it is the other two teams, the Shithawks and the Luck Chasers, were also in the playoffs. They were the finalists last year. With the Shithawks winning. So both the finalists last year made it to the playoffs and then lost.
But were unseeded before the finals. Interesting. So either way, we will see new champions of this HQML season, as the Shithawks will have to give up the crown for season 2 as we wind down to our big finale. That's going to be this Friday night on the Independent Broadcast Network, IBN2 The Deuce. You are here and watching it. We will be here and covering it. And we will have more for you during the week, as we will be talking about some of these things. Hopefully we can talk to Cryptic C, maybe get some thoughts from him before the finals.
Yeah, that'd be a great way to sort of put a cap on the season as well.
Indeed. And then we can ask him some stuff about the future of the game and at the development stage.
But I think these are some pretty great games overall.
Yes, they were. We saw some great hockey tonight. And it's always the same, whether it's Sunday, Friday, we are really seeing a high level of play. And it's getting better every week. And it's a lot more fun now. We're starting to see some rivalries. We're starting to see a little bit, things are getting head up a little more. So it's very entertaining from a casting perspective to cover this stuff. So, and I'm looking forward to the weeks to come, as we will, even after the season is ended in Friday Night Hockey, we will still be playing Friday Night Hockey. So there will just be more of the open skate. And I'm sad that World of Trucks is only Facebook for trucks, man. I thought that it was a full multiplayer, and so I'm very sad that we cannot race trucks drunkenly across the Alps. But we will find something else to play. In fact, I've got a couple of ideas already. So we'll be doing a very special Drunken Masters this Friday after Friday Night Hockey. So it will be a full night of programming here on the Independent Broadcast Network. We encourage you to join. Definitely check us out on the Twitters. We are at IBN Casting on the Twitters if you are into that sort of Twitter thing. And don't forget to check out IBN Casting on YouTube, where you can see all these games in HD glory anytime you want. It's called Video on Demand. It's this thing YouTube has pioneered. And it's really changing the way people view entertainment. So you can see full high definition in all its glory, hockey ? Anytime you want, not just Fridays and Sundays anymore, on the IBN Casting YouTube channel. So definitely check that out. I am Winners with the One. As always, you can find me at Winners with the One on the said Twitters. And Dr. Killinger has been with me, bringing you these beautiful, high-quality scenes from the Don't Tase Me Bro arena. And you can find him at Dr. Is Sin on Twitter. So any final thoughts as we draw to a close here on Sunday night, man?
Tonight was a bunch of great games. Oh, man. The last 2 minutes in both those first games were that is something, we need to really go back and watch. And there should be some good highlights out of that.
Oh, for sure.
And, it's great, man. Every week gets a little better. This upcoming Friday, I think it's going to be great with the HQML finals. I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Yes, be sure to join us. I believe that probably will be around, I don't know, do we ever decide what really time these things are? It's 8:30?
Well, yeah,
9:30?
Probably going to be an 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern.
Great.
If I had to guess.
Okay.
But we'll
definitely join us here, and you can follow the channel. There's a little purple button that you can follow underneath the beautiful images you're seeing here, and we will inform you by email when the stream goes live with our wacky antics. As this Friday, the Cock Dragons versus the Dads. History will be made yet again on a Friday night. I am excited already. And it's something to anticipate as we go through the course of our week here. And from all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network, Dr. Killinger, myself, the special lady friend, and everybody here in the booth, we want to thank everybody for joining us, and we will see you next time. And play the game, hockeyquestionmark.com, made by Cryptic Sea. Shout out to Cryptic Sea for making the greatest hockey first-person simulator of all time. And thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. This is Winner vs. the One. Good night.